How's it going, guys? This is Nick from Long Eye Gamers, and in this video, I'm going to explain my personal top 3 ways you can improve at Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now, this is tip number 1 that I have for you, which is download and install a map, an aim training map. These you could find, I think there's a few actually on the Steam Workshop. They're very easy to install. If you have any trouble, leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you and help out. It should take no more than a minute to install. It literally all you do is click a button and you're done. So as you can see here, there are a ton of different settings. You could do burst training, reflex training, classic aiming, so on and so forth. Customize the color of the targets, their positions, the size, the speed at which they come up, the speed between them coming up, and this will, at least for me, I've noticed, has really improved my gameplay. I feel kind of puts more of an emphasis on crosshair placement for myself. I'm more prone to shoot for the head and actually hit the head. This is definitely one of the more prominent ways. It seems pretty obvious. Training your aim, it just sounds obvious, but I personally, I never really thought it would matter. I figured, hey, if I just play enough, I'll do fine. But if you really do want to improve, there's no reason to not utilize all the tools that are out and available to you, such as this map and others that are prone to help. There are on Steam. There are a ton of guides that will kind of give you some inside tips and tricks on grenade locations. Again, more maps such as this. Different scenarios to put yourself under to practice. Personally, what I use here is I use a 0.25 second delay between targets, and I use 25 to 50 when I'm just warming up. But if I really want to test myself, I'll put it up to 100 and see how consistent I can be out of 100 targets, which does get a little, I guess, tiring and strenuous on your hand if you're trying to get all 100. And you can see here, I lower the size. Normally I play on, like I said before, a size 12 target, and here I'm playing on a size 5 or a size 8, I believe. And you can see I'm definitely not hitting the 23 or 25 that I did before. But however, aim training isn't the only tip, and my second tip is definitely going to be watching professional games. Between, let's say, Fnatic, Titan, Epsilon, Navi. Those are just some, for example. And here I have a game of Epsilon against Fnatic. These games, you'll sit here and think, oh, well, how is watching a professional game going to make me aim better and play better? I mean, aim better, not so much. It could improve your crosshair placement. So yeah, technically you could aim better. You could kind of learn some tips and tricks with the rifles. But what this is primarily going to do is it's going to improve your game sense. Having a better game sense, and what that means is it improves how aware you are of what's going on. Like, let's say if a smoke grenade's dropped at X location, you'll know, okay, that's now smoked off. I need to play this way to counter that. Game sense is just a better idea of what's going on and how to react. And with these pro games, they're pro for a reason. They have game sense. They have some of the best in the world. And watching these games will improve yours to help you in turn in your competitive matches get to not necessarily this level, but get to a higher skill level. I know personally, I've improved watching these games. I've learned grenade spots. I've learned places to peek, and you're more likely to get a kill, places to pre-fire. It's really beneficial. It might not seem like it at first after watching a few, but if you stay with it, trust me, it's going to improve your game sense. And step 3, or tip 3, is the most obvious and basic of them all, which is just training. Not training, practice. It's everything. Everything that you want to get good at, or everything you want to do in life, not only just Counter-Strike, you need practice to get better at it. And that's no different for Counter-Strike. Being able to tell what's going on, where you should be aiming, it's just something that, yes, watching pro games will help, yes, aim training will help, but without having the just experience in the game, It's something that is so valuable and everyone has the access to that it's just a matter of time before you hit a level where you feel comfortable in everything you're doing. You feel comfortable with the AK, with the M4, with the AWP, whatever you're trying to get better with. As I'm trying to get better with an AK, um, just practice and time spent in the game is going to get you there. It's as simple as that. I can't just put up a video and instantly make you better at Counter-Strike. You need to put time into it. You need to want to get better. I'm still learning myself. I'm sure some of you are learning with me. Um, but that's my 3 tips that I personally have to improve at Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment. If you have any trouble, if you need an explanation, you want some tips, or you just want to play some Counter-Strike.